What's up, Dragon Brood? Today we're kind of taking a step back a little bit, as it were, and we're gonna play some Golgari Adventures. So your green-black deck, using a lot of the adventure cards, gonna look a little bit different. We're not really utilizing too many new cards in this list, just because, I mean, if you're playing adventures, well, most of the stuff was pre-Zendikar. So in that regard, it's actually going to be a pretty affordable deck if you want to just hop right in and play with stuff you already own, or maybe have to, I guess, purchase or craft more new cards. You know, so it's not bad. It's not bad. The question is, does it hold up? I will say I saw some different people playing various versions of this deck, and they seem to be doing pretty well with it. So we'll take it into the ladder and see how it does. But before that, why don't you remember to go over and hit that like button. As a matter of fact, you don't have to go anywhere. It's right below this here, right down, probably like over here somewhere. But you know, please hit the like button. That helps my videos get seen and be in front of more people. That really helps us grow. Whenever you hit the subscribe button, that lets me know that you appreciate these videos I'm putting out, which has been at least one every day since back in February. And finally, hit that notification bell, because that lets you be notified every time I have a video up. So, all that being said, let's go take a look at this Golgari Adventures deck. Starting in on this list, we're going right off the top. We are playing a new card, Blood Chief's Thirst. This is actually kind of the ubiquitous removal card that probably everybody that can at all play black is playing. I would imagine even in paper, if we get back to playing regular FNMs and stuff, this is probably going to be like a $2, $3, $4 uncommon. I mean, the reason being, for 1 mana, you can kill anything that costs 2 or less, which that's quite a few things. But then for 3 mana more, you can just kill anything. So for 4 mana, you get to just kill any creature or planeswalker for that matter. And it's pretty strong in here. Playing Foulmire Knight, partially because it does go on an adventure, which is nice, but it's also Death Touch, which isn't bad. You can kind of hold off your opponent's creatures a little bit. And it's a 1/1, which also helps Lovestruck Beast, which we also have in this list. Edgewall Innkeeper, obviously if you're playing adventures, you kind of got to play this guy. Playing just a couple of copies of Heartless Act. It's actually not great against some decks because they do have counters on creatures. However, it is actually reasonable in a lot of spots to play. And it's kind of like our extra removal card, because we do have 8 other removal pieces in the deck. Playing 3 Scavenging Ooze, we just didn't want to go too heavy on these, and we do have to make room for enough adventure cards to really take advantage of your other pieces. Murderous Rider, we were playing 4. This is our last removal card in the deck, but you know, it's a removal card and it's a creature, gains some life, so it's doing a few different things. But being able just to remove anything, especially when you're talking about an Omnath or a big Terror of the Peaks or a Gargaroth, like you want something that just gets it out of the way, and being able to do it at instant speed is very nice. Playing 2 Garruk's Harbinger, and this is mostly just as an extra way to draw some cards. It is a 4/3, so it's sizable and can fight most things. But it's more of just a value card in this particular spot to kind of keep your hand going, hopefully find you more adventures, hope you draw more cards. It's kind of doing a couple little things here. Lovestruck Beast, which we mentioned earlier, no surprise there. We are playing a couple of Rankles. And this is another one of those cards that, as you start gaining the advantage, can just help you keep the advantage. You know, being able to attack, make your opponent sacrifice a creature, and you're getting rid of something like Foulmire Knight, you don't really care. I mean, there's cases where I might even give up a Harbinger if it means I get to get rid of, say, an Omnath or a Lotus Cobra or something. Playing 3 Questing Beasts, probably should be 4, but I wanted to make some room for extra Rankle. We're playing Turntimber Symbiosis. There's just 2 for now. Could possibly go up to 3 of these. Playing a 3 Great Hinge just for card advantage, obviously, just wanting to draw extra stuff there. And then we have Agadeem's Awakening. Actually works on here to get a couple of your creatures back every once in a while. Could also go up to 3 on that one potentially. Then we have a Castle Locthwain, some Swamps, some Forests, Temple of Maladies. I don't know why I have those like that. Let's do it like this. There we go. 1 Triome and 4 Fabled Passage. That is the list. How good is it? I don't know, but we are about to find out going into the arena. All right, we get to go first. This is definitely a hand we're going to keep. It's not exciting, but it's playable. So we're going to run with it. we'll keep that, actually. Just because we get 2 plays this turn, which is preferred. And then this way, if we're playing against some type of, well, I thought it might be some type of rogues. I guess this just gets countered. We'll get a card out of it anyway, though. Oh, wow. Okay. Guess it doesn't. Lo and behold, sometimes you get surprised. Sometimes you get surprised. Alright, I guess we're gonna attack. We're gonna try to play an Edgewall Innkeeper. Opponent does not appear to have any type of counters here. Confused on what's going on. Pretty extensively, actually. Which is very unnerving, if I were just to say so. We get 2 cards. Alright, that was that. Sadly, I think I got a mulligan this one. This is a little better. Not great, but a little bit. We're actually just going to scrap the Questing Beast, sadly, because I think we're going to save one of these Foulmire Knights to draw a card, and then we're going to have the Heartless Act behind, kind of as our starting point. Alright. We'll just end. Alright, well, it appears we weren't going to actually find that other green mana anyway in time to play Questing Beast. So that turned out to be an okay decision. Alright, here comes a Flash Flyer. We're gonna, well, that's not the flyer I was looking for, but we're gonna kill you just the same. So this is a Dimir Flash deck with like Slitherwisp and stuff, maybe? That would make sense. Alright. Foulmire Knight's gonna try to get some. Try another one. Yep, there's the other Night Bonder. Opponent is not attacking. No counter. All right, well now I'm gonna play it just, we're gonna get a card either way. But this way we at least get to put a creature down on the table. All right, there's an eliminate for that dude. So that actually worked out okay. And then we're gonna get in there. Yeah, just those. I say just, I mean that is still 6 damage. Okay, you're gonna brazen borrow that, sure. Just gonna play it back out. I mean, making a 1/1 isn't all that relevant in this board state currently. And since we have 3 1/1s of our own, that does allow us to just keep attacking with the Lovestruck Beast. Alright. Same creatures will be attacking here. Just +1 Foulmire Knight from last time. Alright, there's a Heartless Act. Makes sense. Play a Scavenging Ooze, and we'll end the turn. Brazen Borrower works. We will take 3. All right, let's get that. How many creatures in our yard? 2? Well, I only really need to be a 3/3 at the moment to be relevant. So let's not get greedy just yet. We'll target 1 in my yard. All right. All right, there's a Thieves Guild Enforcer. That's a relevant thing. Though, we can eat cards out of our graveyard to keep from having it ever get Death Touch. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I'm not that concerned about it. We are at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards. So if we eat 2, it's going to make it where they won't have the pluses. All right, opponent's getting in on the action. I like it. You know what? We're just going to let it through. You're going to have to show us your trickery, opponent. Obviously, there's something in your hand. I just don't know what. Well, that's pretty significant. Hopefully this resolves. Alright, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if they have a flash rogue here, that's probably bad for us. So let's not put the Scavenging Ooze at risk just yet. Because it could just put a Brazen Borrower in or something. Oh, wasn't. Cute. Interesting. Well, now we know they don't have a flash thing or a way to kill Scavenging Ooze. At least I would assume. All right, 3 it is. We can go to 13. We'll eat another creature out of our yard. So we got 2 more over there. Oh, well, that's rather interesting. Okay. Let me double check. So even if they put, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They could put 4 in to make it 11. We could take 3 out. That still makes it 8. All right. This might be the thing they were trying to set up, but if they single block, then we can play the Murderous Rider still and kill whatever blocks the Scavenging Ooze. Okay. They are really wanting to hold on to these Thieves Guild Enforcers. I thought they would have traded for Foulmire Knights by now, but obviously the opponent has different plans here. I mean, I guess. Sure, you have a thought thief. So we kind of knew the plan, had it pegged right. So the opponent's only at 4 now. I mean, we can't remove nearly enough creatures or cards at this point, I don't think. But we'll see. We'll have to draw a land, so we're going to remove an additional card. I mean, if you attack on the ground, I'm just trading for a Murderous Rider. I mean, that's literally what's going to happen. I have no reason to give you anything else. Though I don't even know if we trade. If they attack on the ground, we're still alive. So, I mean, we just don't even bother. Yeah, I'm not sure that's great for you either, opponent. Unless you have something awesome in hand. I mean, we're just not going to let them block for the sake of... Like, well, I don't know. We could have... If they had Zareth or whatever that new guy is, it would have been fine. Because we could have just targeted whatever they target to try to steal. Alright, well, we'll just worry about our graveyard. That's all that's relevant here. Let's draw one of our special lands here. Those would be great. I mean, not sure what else you're going to try to do here, opponent. And we've got quite a few things to eat. So, actually not as many as I thought, actually. There's just 2 left. 3 left. Okay. I mean, they can't... Alright. I mean, I guess if you have another attacker or something. Or a blocker, I guess. I was hoping to draw one of our mythic lands, our double face cards. That would have been sweet. Because we could use both of those right now. We have the mana. But that's the thing, Zareth Sand, whatever they target, we could just get, right? So we can just keep them from even getting anything. Each opponent loses 4 and you gain 4. Okay, that's a thing. Hey, DFCs, man. Like, this is why you play them. That was better for the opponent than just drawing random land. Not a card I would necessarily play, but hey, you know, could be the reason they win this one or not, if they have another one. Our graveyard. Let's go ahead and get the last creature. Oh, there's another one in there. Didn't see that. That is relevant, because now we can remove 1, 2, 3, 4. So, how many cards do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't even know why I do that. It gives us a graveyard cap. So we have 11. So we can... Oh, but this is going to make 12. Gosh dang it. So we could remove 3. That only goes to 8. That doesn't solve our problem. Okay, well... Things being what they are, we're just going to attack with those then, I guess. And that is the plan. Alright. Omen of the Sea is a real card here. I mean, they could find a removal card, and that would be big. That'd be very big. Or even another Thieves Guild Enforcer does complicate things a little bit. If they have a way to gain life. Alright, they left 1 on top, 1 on bottom, so they wanted to draw something. I mean, even just a random additional body here is relevant. All right. Oh, there went another removal card. Dang it. All right. What if they got a Thieves Guild Enforcer to try to trick us and flash it into play? Because I could see that being a thing. That could be completely relevant. All right, so we legitimately have a creature left here. All right. Well, now we'll just start removing cards. I guess it doesn't matter. I'll just start at the top. Like I was like, what happened, Marino? We still got more cards to remove. We got work to do. Technically have to wait for the opponent to confirm everything because, or resolve, because they did have the mana to spend. Whoa! I thought I had one more green to spin. What happened there? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, I'm not quite ready to commit to that plan just yet, so. Foulmire Knights. No, it's just another Omen of the Sea. All right, we're not as worried about that. I mean, I guess I should have attacked with just... No, I can't, because if they have a flash rogue in hand, that would have been bad for us. I was thinking it would have been worth it to send the token, because if I could remove enough cards to put it below 8, then the Thieves Guild Enforcer would have died blocking even the token. But if they had another Thought Thief or Thieves Guild Enforcer, because we didn't know what the new card was. Turns out it was probably Omen of the Sea. But if they would have played it, that would have put 4 more cards in the yard, then we definitely would not have been able to recover from that. All right, what's the opponent's play here? Did they pick up maybe a Brazen Borrower? Was that their play? Their big finish? There's another Thought Thief. Okay, that's a real thing. I mean, that's not nothing. I mean, they are only at 2. So they have to leave back a couple of blockers here. Or some semblance thereof. Attacking is not their friend at the moment. Oh, they're just getting in there anyway. Well, alright then. Not sure what you got going on, but I'm assuming it's at least a removal card. What kind of removal do we have left? We've got a couple of things. We've got some life to spend, so sure. I might as well get the creatures and get some life out of this. I mean, we're not really going to be able to keep this below 8 at this point, so we may just eat a couple of the opponent's creatures at some point. Alright, Murderous Rider is the last thing, and we have 2 more green. And that's going to put our graveyard count at 13. So we can get it down to 11. We can get it down to 6. But then they could put it back up to 8. All right, let's try. I'm gonna do it just because, right? There's a possibility it works out for us the way we want. Oh boy, dang it. Dang it. We got rid of all of our creatures. I should have left at least one relevant one, huh? That'll teach me. Well, what do we do here? If we attack with everything and they have a flash creature, we just lose. So that's not really an option. And actually, if we do this, we can get everything back. Oh no, because they have to be different costs. So we can get one of them back. That's not the greatest thing, but it's not awful, I guess. And it does set up a potential win. Or did you just get another Omen of the Sea and you're going to try to do something tricky here again? Nope, blowing one up, seeing what they can find. That's just going to scry, though. That doesn't let you draw. I mean, unless you have a removal card, it's give up these two creatures, right? Or, I mean, I guess you could block one, take one. That wouldn't be great. Thieves Guild Enforcer. Okay, we knew that was a possibility. Man, put a creature in. There you go. I was like, come on, opponent. You got to help me out. All right. I think we only have 2 creatures in there right now. Only one. We have 3, but only 2 we can get. All right, so we got to do this for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, that and that. That's all we can do. And at this point, we're not even going to worry about cards in our yard. We're just going to be removing cards from the opponent's yard, gaining the life, and then just forcing them to try to kill us at this point. Because we're not going to be able to keep it below 8 anyway. And if they're attacking us, they're not going to have enough blockers to stay alive. Unless it's probably exactly Brazen Borrower. Oh, I should have done that during their instep. That's a mistake on my part. Oh well. We are going to attack. This. Yeah, I mean, why not? I mean, if it's Brazen Borrower, so be it. Borrow something and go to 1? I mean, what do you... I mean, I'm not spending any more mana. Oh, it's just Hagra Mauling. That's fine. So you're at 1. We gain life, go to 13. And we just play a second Ooze. Good thing we didn't remove stuff in their yard, huh? I mean, we don't have a lot of cards left in our library, though. We're only at 13. So that does create a small issue we have to be aware of. Like, we're actually more worried about being decked than losing to life loss at this point. That kind of sort of helps. I mean... Same thing, though. I mean, I guess if they have a way to kill a creature, they have a way to kill a creature. I mean, regardless, something's going to block Foulmire Knight here. And if for some reason they bounce a Foulmire Knight, Like, that's fine too. This is interesting. If the opponent's going to block, why wouldn't you want to just block the Scavenging Ooze? Oh, okay. Sure. Okay. I mean, all right. So everything goes away. We gain some life. We'll play this Edgewall Innkeeper. Man, this turned into a sick game. All right. Got a win there. That's good. Oh, man. Whew. All right, we'll keep it. I mean, we get to scry, which helps. All right, we'll leave that up there. We do have a Murderous Rider that might contribute to some loveliness with that. Oh, not against this, it won't, though. That is, as they say, the sads. This hand is actually pretty bad against mono red, I would think. All right, we won't be blocking. I don't know, maybe? Nah, we're not. We're not. All right, they're going to Rimrock. Sure. Huh. Interesting as this is, I think it might be worth it just to play Murderous Rider straight up. I mean, we'll get a card, we'll get some life, even if they have a way to kill it. Then worst case scenario, maybe we get to play like Edgewall Innkeeper. Well, I mean, if we do this, Innkeeper's gonna die anyway. So yeah, we're probably gonna lose Murderous Rider to a Stomp. And then the Charger will die, kill an Innkeeper. Okay, Rimrock Knight, same difference. Yep. All right, the good news is we're still at 15. So we're not all that bothered, really, all things considered. This could have been a much worse start at a gate. However, we would like to draw... Whoa, why did they not kill our Edgewall Innkeeper? That seems like the incorrect play for sure. That play is so out of the ordinary, I didn't even process properly that it didn't happen. Like that's how weird that play was. All right, so now we like this because a bunch of stuff has gone to graveyards here. A couple on their side. Would have been one on our side, but after this turn, some stuff is definitely going to die. Now, I'm not going to block. I mean, if they just kill us here, I guess we just have to suffer the consequences. So I was thinking like Rankle attack, but then they just sack that. Rankle kills a thing. Or I mean, the Charger kills a thing, and then that doesn't really help us. If they Embercleave, though... I mean, if we play Rankle, we can pretty much guarantee Embercleave doesn't happen. So there's that. Requesting Beasts. Attack with Foulmire Knight. That doesn't do enough. So the question is, how much should we... But they haven't had a land for a turn. So, like, they would have to draw a land to go with Embercleave already in hand. Or... boy, how does this work out for us? I think we Rankle here, sadly. I don't like it, but I think we do. I think this is correct. We make each player discard a card. Make each player sacrifice a creature. And then I think we do lose a life, draw a card. And I'm going to go ahead and get rid of a Foulmire Knight. Discard one of these. Sack a Foulmire Knight. Knowing they can kill an Edgewall Innkeeper here. Which they probably should have done before. I mean, they're still going to be able to Embercleave here, but we're kind of just put them in a tougher spot to do it. If they do, we're just dead. You get a land? Nope, there we go. We're dead. Okay, we're not dead. That's bad, but we're not dead. Oh, it is. Oh, well, we block, though. So, that's fine. All right. Need a kill card. That's what we're in the market for now. Ooh. Definitely needed a kill card. I was hoping for something to be able to kill an axe there. Now what do we do? We can Lovestruck Beast, make a token, play Scavenging Ooze to try to gain some life. But I don't even think that's where we need to be here. I think we just token Beast token. We attack, they sack the 1/1. But then I think we just die to Embercleave, right? I can't imagine anything else happens here. I think we're just dead. I mean, we'll discard this, because if they have what they need, we're going to die anyway. So it doesn't really change a thing, really. And then the blocks here would just come down to if we want to try to kill Torbran or not. Okay. That's not bad. Well, that's kind of silly. We'll just kill the robber. Yeah, exactly. Like that's a weird attack. Oh, well, that sucks. We would have loved to have had that. That would have been great. So here's the problem. You killed Torbran. I mean, kill an axe. There's going to be 2 more things to deal with. So then there's going to be 5 attackers to us being at 7 life, which isn't great. Or 3 life, which is also bad. Which really means I probably should have just saved a block here instead of attacking, because that attack didn't do a whole lot. I think this is what we do. This feels safer. I feel like that comes closer to guaranteeing we just don't die. Alright, so if we attack here, they sack a thing. That wouldn't help, because they can get rid of Rimrock Knight. Alright. Hopefully they draw blanks. Probably should have played Lovestruck Beast, though, if I wasn't going to attack with the Questing Beast. Alright, that's a good sign. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 2 more land before this card's relevant. Man, that robber getting our Great Hinge was tough. That was definitely a thing. I have a feeling this card's not going to matter, so I'd rather the opponent just discard. Yeah. I mean, I could have put... I guess if I was going to discard, though, I could have put that into play tapped. So that's a bad... But I made 2 mistakes this game, actually. They came back to bite us. The good news is that's not a big deal because we can block everything. It would leave the opponent with like 4 things to possibly kill us. But we can still block in a way that all of our stuff doesn't necessarily die here. Oh, that's not true because they're all going to get +1. So it's going to do 4 anyway. So the best we can do is just kill off Torbrand, kill off an axe, kill tokens. We can keep a Lovestruck Beast and block here. They end up with 1, 2, 3, 4 tokens, but we still get to keep at least 1 creature. Is that the ideal scenario? Yeah, I guess that's the best we can do. Seems fine. Not great, but fine. Another one of these. Well, we still would have been a land away from making one work. Alright, so they can attack. We have to pass. Because no matter what, they can get at least 6 through here. We would go to 1. Okay, this isn't irrelevant. This is a thing. Alright, so if we kill off a token, we'd kill off a token to go to 5. Oh, but then we wouldn't be able to play the Murderous Rider. We only have 2 black sources. Never mind. If we had 4 black sources, I might have attempted it. But as it stands, I can't. Alright, so no attack here, because if they get something with haste, that'd be bad for us. I mean, a Fervent Champ or a Robber of the Rich would have both been bad. Here, we can at least gain some life in the exchange, and it's not nearly as unfortunate. Alright, they played a land. If you don't have a removal card, and you don't have a creature, we have to assume the last one's a land, right? So now they can only punch through 4. But now we can start attacking. Okay, that helps. That's very significant. Alright, the opponent can't block, so... I mean... we can still only get in for 5, 6, so not quite yet. Couldn't gamble last turn. Unfortunately, Lovestruck Beast can't attack. If we'd have found a way to protect a 1/1, that would have been great. Alright, so that puts us at 9. Still holding on. Let's see what happens. Alright, I think that's it. Nope, they're coming to get it. Alright, we're gonna block one. We're gonna block one. Some type of weird Embercleave shenanigans. We do have a Heartless Act waiting. Anything else? Yeah, here it comes. Oh, Rimrock Knight. Oh, that'd be the one we kill. There we go. Alright, y'all. The deck actually plays okay. The unfortunate thing is I was looking to try to find more of the Omnath decks, but I seem to not be running into them when I'm online. I know they're there. I see people talking about them. I see people complaining about them, but it just feels like the last couple of days, I think there was one in yesterday's video where I got to play against one, and I feel like that's it. Like, it's just been so rare. Even today, I played the ranked games. I even tried to hop into the play queue and see if I could find some, and I ran into like Gruul, like green white enchantments, like just all kinds of stuff, and no Omnath decks there. So it's bad luck when I'm making videos, but good luck, I guess, if you, I don't know. But I've seen other people talking about playing this deck against Omnath decks and doing very well with it. kind of makes sense because we have enough spot removal plus aggression, so that's kind of the same thing that the mono green and the Gruul decks are doing in that scenario, so it makes sense. But it's just really weird that I can't find one whenever I'm recording, because that's what we're trying to do. But those of you that follow me on stream know the last couple of nights when we streamed, I think I've played against 1 out of like 7 or 8 matches or whatever. So I mean, it's just weird coincidence. I don't know what to make of it, but feel free to play it. It works. It plays well. You probably own the cards already, which is nice. So you don't, if you've been playing for more than like 6 or 7 months, you don't necessarily need to go out and either purchase new cards or craft new things, which is also good. So there's that. Yeah, I'm not sure what else to say there. If you haven't, please remember to like this video to help us get in front of more people, because definitely could use the views. And also, if you haven't, please hit the subscribe button for me. And if you don't want to subscribe, let me know why. Let me know in the comments what you're looking for. And after you hit the subscribe button, remember to hit the notification bell, because that's for you to get notified every time I have a video up. And right now, that's every day. But yeah, this was just a strange one, y'all. Don't know what to make of it. Deck's still good. I mean, I guess that's all I can really say. But that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.